Aloha Headsets, Frank here. The number one question I get most often is, Frank, how do you set up your PlayStation VR? Do you think you could help me? Well, if that sounds anything like you, then today is your lucky day, because I'm gonna show you my perfect setup for the PlayStation VR. And for those of you interested, at the end of the video, we'll go over the basics of my live streaming studio. So enjoy. Now, before starting the setup, I'll be going over all the items you need to accomplish this. Lucky for you, if all you care about is getting the perfect setup, all you need is a tripod and some pantyhose. That's it. And tripod-wise, you don't need anything fancy. Really, all you need is one that has a center pole that can raise and lower, along with the legs. Most of them have this nowadays, so it shouldn't be an issue. And please, get the cheapest one you can find. I'm going to show you two different setups, one for sitting and one for standing. So if you know you will only be sitting, then you really don't even need to worry about a tall tripod at all. Now, when it comes to pantyhose, really any pair will do. I use a small black pair, and you'll understand why you need them in a second. Or you could honestly just use something else. I've just found that pantyhose work particularly well in this situation. So, you have your tripod and you have your pantyhose. Let's start with the seated setup. Now, both of these setups do not require a TV. They will work with a TV, but mainly what I'm trying to say is that sometimes near your TV just isn't the best spot. Take me, for example. My TV is directly across from three large windows. Now I do have blinds, but light will always find a way to leak in. So it really isn't the best spot for me to play PSVR. I have found that playing in my studio not only makes it easier for me to work on videos, but has proven to be a much better environment for my PlayStation VR. Now, like all great things, you must start with a blank canvas. But instead of a canvas, you need a wall. If you have any pictures or posters up that have glass or gloss on them, you'll want to take them down. Reflections from light can mess up the tracking, and you really don't want that. So, you got your blank wall. Now, I prefer to sit at a desk, but honestly, you could use a dresser, table, bench, really anything with a flat surface that has enough space for your tripod. And I bet you can probably guess what's next. Yep, time to grab your tripod. You're also gonna wanna grab your pantyhose at this point as well. Yep, finally time to use those babies. Now take your tripod and remove that little piece that you would attach to your camera and put it away. You don't need it. Next, take your PlayStation camera, place it on your tripod like you would a normal camera. But instead of clicking it in place, use a pantyhose to tie it firmly in place. Now, place the tripod on your desk and you should be able to lift and lower the camera at will. And use the tripod handle to adjust the angle. That's it. Just connect everything to your PlayStation, sign in, turn on your PSVR, hold down the PS button, pick PlayStation VR settings, check your position, adjust the tripod as needed, and you're golden. Now, to accomplish this while standing, just adjust your tripod as needed. That's really it. The true beauty to this system is that you can play nearly anywhere. I've tried in small and large spaces, and this works perfectly for me every time. Also, make sure that your camera wire isn't touching any of the other wires. I've heard that it can slow down the signal a little bit, but who knows? And honestly, you guys, that's my setup. It's cheap, versatile, and most important, it works. Now, for those of you interested in learning about my live stream setup, here's a little video of how I do things. Demand is high enough, I would love to make a more detailed video in the future. You guys just gotta let me know. I hope all this helps you, and if you still have any questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Well, that's it for this one. Recently, I asked all of you what kind of videos you'd be interested in, and the top choice was a Q&A with your boy Frank. So we're gonna do it. Send me your questions to @PSVRFrank on Twitter, and I will compile them all and make a nice little video for all of you, because you know that's what I like doing, and I'd like to continue doing it indefinitely and hopefully forever. So check me out on Patreon. All it takes is $1 and you can join my secret Facebook group. And hey, did I mention that your help will make this channel even better? So if you enjoy the videos and you enjoy Frank and you want to see him keep on keeping on, then please check me out there. Also, if you have any questions regarding the setup, leave me a comment. As always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up. And if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe! Well, that's it for this one. A little while back, I asked all of you, I farted. Well, a little while back. Hey you, check out this video. Or this video. And if you haven't already, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on.